Hello guys, OzoraVeki is here. We are going to talk about the new support hero release, which is Lulu. Let's get into it. So first we are going to talk about her passive, which is Pix. Her passive allows her auto attack to do way more damage compared to like the other normal support, which allows her to be quite a lane bully in lane actually. When you auto attack with her, it's going to send out 3 extra bolts from her peaks to the target enemy. But be careful because it only attacks the front, it can be blocked. So if you were to hit the behind one, it actually get blocked by whoever is in front of her peaks. For her first spell, it's going to be called Little Lance, which is going to slow the enemy and damage them at the same time. It's going to do reduced damage on the target behind the first target. As you can see, the first does 85 and the second does 60. The only difference from Wild Rift compared to PC League is that both of the peaks does damage, both of the clitoris does damage. You can see a significant drop of damage when you don't hit both of it together. So try to hit both of them together to maximize your damage. This ability is going to give you a lot of damage and poke in lane. It also helps slowing down the enemy. This is your main ability to main. And let's go into her second spell, which is Whimsy. This spell has a lot of changes compared to PC. It's now an AoE spell. So if you were to target yourself, it's now a speed up and increase your attack speed as well. But if you were to target on the enemy champion, you polymorph them. And now it gives Lulu another ability to check the map. Because this spell actually gives you vision. And when you walk through it, when enemy walk through it, they will get polymorph. But be careful though, because this spell, if you were to auto cast this spell, it will prioritize on hitting yourself. So let's say if you were to run away from the enemy, if you always prioritize the enemy, so you won't be able to speed up. But instead it gives you a polymorph. So you might want to cast it slightly away from yourself to prevent it from happening. It will prioritize enemy. This is something to be aware of. And her third spell, Health Picks, shields your allies or damage the enemy. It also sends picks into the enemy, which allows you to shoot your glitter lens in different angle. It marks the enemy for 5 seconds or shield your ally for 5 seconds. And when you give your picks to your ally as well, it actually allows them to use your passive instead of yourself. And if you were to put it on the enemy, it also allows you to relance them far away. The only changes from here compared to PC is you no longer can be able to target minions with it or monster with it. So you can only target champions. And then for her out, it allows you to knock up your enemy, give you a slow aura around you. This is a good ability to help your initiator, let's say like Vi. When they goes in, you give her an extra HP and also increase her size, knock up again and also give her a slow. For items, if you reach enough CDR, it's actually possible to land 2 glitter lands with 1 health picks. Because it stays for 5 seconds, if you make glitter lands lower than 5 second cooldown with like a lot of CDR, which is actually doable. Let's say we buy a lot of cooldown reduction right now. We buy Sarora, we buy Nasho, we buy this, we buy this. Oh, we can't buy this. Wait. Hey, Karen. Like, this is the first one. And this is the second one. So it's possible with enough CDR. And it's going to help us slow enemy far away. For the item build, as a support, your runes should be something looking like this. Airy for more shield and pokes. Weakness, when you slow people with your glitter lance, is going to make them take more damage. Regeneration for your mana and HP. And for the last rune, Mana Flow Ban or Pack Hunter actually both works on her. And for item build, Ardent Sensor is definitely the core item for Lulu. And then after that, you can buy this Harmonic Echo, a new item for Wild Rift which heals your ally when you shoot them to give them perfect protection. And for boots, you want to go for CDR boots, upgrade into Locket or Redemption. And the third item you can go for Athens with even more heals for your teammate. By this time, the game should be ended. You can just freestyle your last 4-5 items. So these three are definitely the core. Last two items you can just buy according to what you need. For damage Lulu, I'm taking Conqueror instead of like Airy because it actually increase your DPS by 10% more damage is a lot. For items, you want to have something that looks like that. You can go either Nashot Tooth for more CDI and DPS or Landry first for more pokes, and it both works. Nashot Tooth, Landry, Rabadon, Leash Bane, Voice Staff, and buy your boots after your core items. It can be upgraded to anything situational. This is the DPS build that is working for me, and let's make Lulu mid top a thing, I guess. That's all you need to know as Lulu, and thanks for watching the video.